The power of the god of victory, Victor, was simply otherworldly. The blood energy radiating from his 10 fingers could directly split the buildings in front of him into 8 pieces. His goal was to kill Anna. What's even more absurd was that even when his fingers healed, the blood drops falling from the air possessed destructive power. The story takes us back to 1865, where Anna successfully entered the era of Victor's dominant personality. Without saying a word, Victor aimed to kill Anna. But Anna had come to this time to uncover the reason for the birth of the male protagonist, Jack. Clearly, Victor had no intention of giving Anna any chances. If he killed her now, she would be transferred to the next chapter of her memories, and he could end her there. The book Anna had entered recorded events up to 2020, and as long as Victor continued to kill her and forced her into the final chapter, she would completely disappear from the book. For Victor, no one could be allowed to peek into his memories, and doing so would also severely damage Jack's spirit, giving Victor the chance to regain control of the body. Victor was already impatient and swore to prevent Anna from escaping. When the blood rain began to fall from the sky, Victor felt certain that Anna would die, and this meant that if he missed this opportunity, Anna and Jack would never meet again. This was also the first time Jack encountered Victor in his dominant form. Without this book, there would have been no chance for them to meet. At this moment, Victor declared that he had to take back control of the body, as he intended to personally end Julia's life. Anna, however, was not a resident of the book. Victor believed that after a few more deaths, her soul would vanish completely, causing Jack to mentally collapse, at which point Victor would take full control of the body. But Jack wouldn't allow that to happen. Even though he had no idea what his real-world self was thinking, it was Anna's arrival that had given Jack a new understanding of death over these 140 years and rekindled hope for the future. Therefore, he had to ensure Anna would reach his future self. As soon as he finished speaking, the clash between the dominant and the subordinate began. Victor was stunned to find that Jack, in just 140 years, had mastered the skills that Victor himself had taken centuries to acquire. In fact, Jack was now able to fight on equal footing with him. This was all thanks to Anna, but unfortunately, Jack's time was still limited, and his blade lacked the strength of Victor's. Victor even summoned a blade with his other hand and unleashed a death flash, leaving Jack unable to react in time. Jack knew that he was no match for Victor at this moment, so he decided to make Anna leave. He was preparing to trigger an immense misfortune, and before she left, Anna needed to fulfill a promise. Back in 1865, Jack had told her he would kiss him in 2020. As Jack struck Victor into the air, a finger infused with misfortune power entered Victor's body. At that moment, Jack's little finger flew into Victor's mouth. This misfortune was the same one that had previously locked Jack away in a box. In this way, Victor was sealed in the box. However, Jack admitted that Victor was no ordinary being, and it was possible that he would break free from the box soon. But Anna wasn't concerned with this. She wanted to talk to Victor directly. She had come here to understand Jack's past, and Victor was a part of Jack. Therefore, she wanted to have a direct conversation with him. Upon hearing this, Victor immediately broke free from the box. Anna then asked her first question, wanting to know about Victor's relationship with Jenny. She had seen brief glimpses in the End Times Chronicle, where it showed that Victor and Jenny had founded the Round Ball. However, Anna couldn't understand why Victor would hinder her if those memories were true. Victor then explained everything. Back then, he and Jenny had worked together step by step to solve their problems, and they were close to achieving their goal. However, they discovered something they could never defeat. No matter if they challenged it for hundreds, thousands, or even billions of years, they could never threaten the life of the god. From that moment on, Victor decided to give up, but Jenny never did. She firmly believed that one day, they could kill the god, and she used the art to reincarnate again and again. Seeing Jenny's unwavering determination, Victor felt that he had to personally end her life.